Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Real Talks with Shay, and welcome to the Real Talks with Shay show. I am here popping up on YouTube. So, if you will, before you get all into the show and get all interested in these two handsome gentlemen that I have on the panel today, go ahead and hit the like button, hit subscribe, and if you're feeling real generous, go ahead and give us a share. Okay, I'm so glad to be here on this channel, on this platform, and I'm so happy to have you guys as my special guest out there in YouTube land. And I'm also so very happy to have these two, like I said, handsome gentlemen on this panel this evening. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this. Before I begin, I just want to once again welcome you all. This is a platform. We're going to be talking about all sorts of things. We're starting out with boundaries in relationships tonight. But we're not only going to do relationship stuff. We're going to do fun stuff. We're going to talk about other things in our community, colorism. We're going to talk about racism and all of that stuff. All of that good stuff. Single parenting, things of that nature, parenting, period, marriage, all that kind of stuff. So you just stay tuned. And if you want us to talk about something, or if you want to be a guest on the show, y'all go ahead and drop something down in the comments or send me a personal message, and I would love to hear from you. All right. So, gentlemen, I'm going to start with you. I want y'all to introduce yourselves. And whatever order y'all want to go in, go ahead and introduce yourself.
You go, Kurt.
Well, boom. Hey, man, it's your man, Uncle Goat, man. You know, from On the Porch with Unc, making a guest appearance on Shay's very first YouTube show. I'm honored. I'm honored. You know, she do the Facebook Live thing. You know, we got to step outside the box sometimes. So, boom. Hey, man, I'm glad to be here.
All right, and I'm just Keithan, man. After that great introduction that Kurt just gave, I'm here. I'm honored to be here as well. I've known both of these two great people for some years now, and glad to be part of the first show.
Absolutely. And I'm so honored to have you great gentlemen on this show. And again, my name is Shayla, and I go by Shay, and this is Real Talks with Shay. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So I was on my timeline the other day.
Hold on. Now, when Unc make a guest appearance on your show, you know, Unc do a Black History fact. And since this your very first show, hey, it's Black History every day, not only on the porch, but on Real Talk with Shay too.
You know what? The porch and the Real Talk with Shay show, you know we family, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you have at it, boo.
We family. Well, since this is your very first show, outside of Facebook Live and TikTok, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go with the first African American woman to have the very first syndicated show, to host the very first syndicated show. Y'all know who that is?
Is that Della
No.
Reese, maybe?
No, tell us.
Go. My boy, keep him right. Della Reese. Della Reese, baby. The Della Reese show. Now, this shit got canceled, you know what I'm saying, for unknown reason, but we probably know why it got canceled. But Della Reese was the first Black woman to host, that's the key word, the host. Her very own syndicated show.
No, and I'm such a fan of Della Reese.
That Della. Kiss my ass quick. Della. You know what I mean? That Della.
Real Della.
Say she was faking on Touched by an Angel. She was faking.
Yeah, right. That wasn't Della. That was I Found God Della. I won't kiss my ass quick. Got no shoot it quick. Go ahead. You just gonna shoot my pinky toe quick. I like that Della.
That Della.
That
Della that I know.
The one that's in charge of the girls.
Yeah, the one that's in charge of the girls. The one that's in charge of the girls.
And then I don't know. She went on to be touched by an angel, and I loved her even more in her latter years.
I don't know.
Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about Touched by an Angel.
I don't know. She made it. She still had a little Della in thin line between love and hate.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
She did.
That remind me of my mama. Mama trying to jump on somebody. You know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Uncle Goat, for that moment, reminding us of Miss Della Reese and giving us a Black History moment. Greatly appreciate you for that. So, is it all right if I go ahead and get into it, fellas?
Hey,
let's
do your
go.
thing.
All right. So, I was scrolling down my timeline and something caught my attention. So I'm going to read the question that this young lady asked, and I want us to talk about it. I want us to give our own personal insights about it. And maybe we can help some people out here, just kind of figure out what they're doing and help them set some boundaries or just bring some things to light out here in our community. All right. So it says, if you are in a relationship and your home girl is not in a relationship, is it okay for your man to make sure, that she's good, walk her to the car, pay for her meals and such, all of that extra stuff? What do y'all think about that? I want to hear from you, Keithan.
I was with
As
you
a
all the way. Yeah, yeah. I was with you with the walking to the car and making sure that she's okay, because that's some stuff that we do as men, right? But you kind
correct.
of lost me a little bit when you said pay for the meals and all of that. Maybe I'm the cheap one up here, but I ain't obligated to pay for your friend's meal. That
Uh-huh.
ain't nah. I mean, if I do it out of the kindness of my heart, great. But I
Of
don't want to
course.
be obligated.
Hmm. What about you, Uncle Goat?
Man, you already know, man. Hey, look, I'll walk you to your car to make sure you safe at night. That, cause like Keaton said, that's just what men do. But I may even pay for your meal if we take you out on your birthday or something.
There you
Uh-huh.
go.
But just to hey, we finna go out and you expecting me to pay for all your homegirl stuff? Oh no,
Hmm.
Unc ain't doing that. Unc will not do that. Aunt will leave. Aunt will go to the bathroom and never come back. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. No, I'm not doing
I mean,
that.
as a woman for myself, I love the point that you made. If it's her birthday or something like that, we can get her a drink or get her a meal or something like that, and we're all out together. Of course, walking her to the car, gentleman like stuff, because I probably wouldn't even like you if you were not, or respect you if you were not doing gentleman like things with myself and my friends. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look at you a little different, like, dang, you're not even gonna make sure she all right. Like, that's my friend. See, that's my sis. Um, I also, wouldn't even have a problem with, purchasing a meal or two every now and then. But there has to be a cap. There has to be a cutoff somewhere, when it comes to, okay, now you're trying to get to the same level as me. You know what I mean? Like, why are you even asking my man to do these type things? So I mean, as far as boundaries and friendships with your relationship, there has to be something set there. And I don't even understand why, a woman would even, get mad at that. Like, what experiences have you all had any experiences like that? Where your woman or your wife or what have you had an expectation as such?
Uh, not too much on the going out and paying for her meal, but it has been an instance where I showed up at the house and the friend is there and she was at work getting off soon. Oh, just gonna go in the house, and I'm like, nah, you know what I mean? I don't know about this one,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's your friend, and we'll have that little conversation about, man, I don't feel right. I ain't nothing gonna happen. Like, I trust me, I just don't trust her around all this fighting. You know what I mean? So,
Oh
so
God.
it's like I don't want to put that young lady in a predicament where she's real tempted because y'all see me, shit, like. I'm just saying. So honestly, all I done was when I got to the house, I spoke, and I ain't gonna lie, Aunt locked herself in the bedroom and didn't open that damn door until she came out, till she came home. And she was like, why
I
the
don't
door
blame
locked, man? You know what? Hey, I don't want nothing said later on
That's
about,
it.
Aunt tried her, knowing damn well she couldn't resist me. You know what I mean? So
Oh
that's
my
the most
God.
I done had, happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
And you just don't put yourself in those type of situations, man, because like you say, even if you got
Yeah.
the purest of intentions, you don't want it to be said that, you was creeping on the friend or something like that. Now, on the opposite side of that, I've had situations to where some of my wife's friends are over here at the house, and kind of
Mm-hmm.
as the man of the house, protector of the house, when they get ready to leave, I'm the one that's walking out of the door, making sure that they get in their car and leave. Because to me, as long as they're on my premises, they're somewhat of my responsibility. So I want to make
Absolutely.
sure that they're fine. But all the other stuff, paying for meals, I think my wife knows me a whole lot better than that. Like you said, if it's a special occasion, we taking such and such out for her birthday, fine. She just graduated from college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got her a meal. But otherwise, I don't want to be obligated to pay for anybody unless it's my wife.
Absolutely. So, what do you guys feel? Let's just say got a cookout at your house, fellas and your woman, your wife, whatever. Um, she fixed plates for your homeboys. What y'all think about that? How would y'all feel about y'all's woman doing that?
So hold on, my thing. What they old lady
Yeah.
at? Like, what they old lady at? Like, what
Uh-huh.
they old lady at? I need to know what they old lady at. Is they old lady there? Is she fixing everyone plate? I don't know. You got to know the person you with,
Mm-hmm.
because women, y'all real. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm just gonna say clean. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want everybody hovering over the food.
Right.
No.
Right.
So you may fix the plate, but if you fix the plate this time, I'm expecting you to fix plates from here on out, and prior to all that. You just can't just so happen, oh, JoJo over here, I'm gonna fix
Uh,
JoJo plate. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah. I don't condone what Ike did, but I understand what Ike did. You know what I mean? So I just say, oh, you
not between the
fixing
washer and
plates
dryer.
now? Right, you fixing plates now? Like, damn, like Michael over here, you ain't see it. You ain't fix not Mike plate not one time, but JoJo walked us through. Oh, you fixing plate now? So now I got my good eye on you now. So you know what I mean? 'Cause I don't like that. But if you someone that always fix plates and picky about somebody hovering over the food, I completely understand
Mm.
with
Oh
the
yeah.
plate to a certain
Well,
degree. Now, you know what I mean? Because you're not fit to be waving your plate and your damn cup, thinking my damn old lady fit to damn fix you something to eat. No, no, that's the last damn cookout you coming to.
exactly. I
Yeah,
mean, it's all about being
I'm just
yeah.
saying.
So it's about rules and boundaries, right? Like we talk. So if it's one of those things to where you don't like a lot of people in your kitchen, like we talked about, then it's understood that you're going to be the one fixing the plates. But it's not one of those things to where you're going to kind of pick and choose or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So set the boundaries early and let somebody know, because I don't know. I don't consider myself a jealous guy, but I might feel some type of way if every time Uncle Goat come around, you fixing his plate and you making sure he got everything he need or
And that
whatnot.
thing loaded. That thing loaded down too.
Exactly,
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Oh, I saved this rib for him. No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah.
So that brings me to my next point. Thank you, Keithan.
Mhm.
Do you think that boundaries are ways or are is a control mechanism in a relationship? fellas?
Go ahead.
I wouldn't say it's a control mechanism, but I would say boundaries do need to be established. Somewhat. You know what I mean? Because you got to know how far you can go with a certain person. But I wouldn't set no boundaries to control somebody.
Right. Right. Do you think that sometimes people get boundaries and control misconstrued?
Oh yeah.
Of course. Of course. I mean, I think boundaries are good, because it helps to set something as far as respect is concerned. If you know me
Mhm.
and I know you, what you expect, what I expect, then it kind of sets guidelines and rules as far as us to follow by as far as a couple. But as you mentioned, some people can get it a little twisted and get a little authoritative and want to make sure that they turn the eye, kind of like you said, So
Mhm.
yeah, that ain't
Mhm.
cool.
Mhm. Or the other way, big. I mean, I'm telling you what my expectations are, and I want us to set boundaries, in our relationship space. And now you're accusing me of being a control freak because these are the things that make me uncomfortable, and I'm letting you know that. So now it's a
Yeah.
problem, and I'm controlling because no, these are boundaries. There's just certain things that you don't do in relationships. So, have you all ever experienced getting a boundary and a boundary and the control mixed up? Have you all ever experienced that personally? Like, man, she's trying to control me.
Oh no, Aunt don't stick around that long till you gonna allow that to happen. Because once you cross me, and I may let you know, well, I'm gonna let you know, hey man, look, I don't like that. Don't do that no more. And once you do it again, you know what? My time is up right here. I'm out of there. So
Mhm. Feel you.
that's just
Oh
me
yeah.
though. You know what I mean? Like some people say I'm cold blooded, I ain't so hard and all that good stuff, but I like what I like, and I'm not gonna deviate from what I like and
You like that you're what?
what I can tolerate.
Can you repeat that?
I said I like what I like. Yeah, I'm not gonna
What did you
deviate.
say? What did you say before then? You said some people think that you're what?
I don't know, Shayla. I'm old, man. I don't forgot already. I don't know. Hey, we're gonna have to watch the playback and go from there. Like, I don't know.
I
I
got
don't
you.
know.
I got you.
I don't know. Like,
Right.
hold on. Let me see. We at the 18th and a half mark. So you know what? I'm gonna go back and listen to it around the 17:30, and I'll get back with you on it. You know what I mean?
You are horrible. Horrible.
I'm just
What
saying.
about you, Keith?
No, one of the things I always try to do, I'm not saying I'm always successful with it, is to communicate, right? So I'm not going to put myself in a situation to where I'm not going to be vocal, right? I've done that in a past relationship, and I saw that didn't work, right? Being the stoic guy who just kind of keeps everything inside, and nah, that didn't work for me. So I'm going to be very vocal. So if you ever in a situation to where you're trying to place boundaries on me that I don't agree with, at the very least we're going to talk it through, right? I'm not, because one thing that we're not is beholden to each other to where I got to do what you say or you got to do what I say. We're gonna talk this through
Of course.
and decide together. So no, I'm not gonna put
Hmm.
myself in a situation to where someone's gonna
Absolutely.
tell me what to do.
So I will share an experience that I've had, and I'm not ashamed to share experiences. They make us who we are. You know what I'm saying? They help us learn, they help us
True.
grow, and they help us not return back to that feeling or that whatever that we didn't like. You know what I mean? So I was accused of being a control freak in a relationship because um, let's just say there was some phone calls from some females coming through at 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Um,
Not Domino's
and
calling that late.
huh?
Was
You say
Domino's
what?
calling that late? Domino's, Pizza
It,
Hut.
it was it, It definitely wasn't Domino's. Some had names, some didn't.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
so I, had a concern. I didn't say anything initially. And, I just kind of looked, okay, all right, I don't want to, just be too much, you know. So it kept happening. And so, like, no, I have to say something. And I definitely was stamped as being the control freak because I'm like, hey, yo, like, why are these people calling you at these hours? And I was told that these are my friends and these people were here before you. And these are my friends. These people were here before you, and they want to talk to me about their man problems.
Oh.
What? Huh? You must
Nah.
be their man. You must be their man. So these are the things that women sometimes go through out here. Is when you're trying to be in a successful relationship, you get thrown that little BS right there. Like, okay, so you don't want to be a control freak, but you do want to set boundaries. Like, where's the line? And of course, leaving was my line, but like, where's the line?
Right.
So when he hit you with these my friends, they just want to talk, blah blah blah. Did he ever answer the phone?
Nope.
See that? Nah, bro.
Red flag.
You got.
That's
If
a red
what you're
flag,
saying
man.
is if what you're saying is true, answer the phone.
Answer the
Yeah,
phone, right?
I got a homegirl right now. She can call me at any given time of the night, and like one, if she called that late, I know it's something going on. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna answer regardless
Mm-hmm.
if I'm with my lady or not. But not answering is a dead giveaway, man. Like,
Dead giveaway.
Right.
Dead giveaway. And my concern was these people don't care about you or your relationship. So guess what that told me? You let them know that you didn't care about your relationship either. Because they didn't care. They didn't care what time they called.
Well, so let me ask this question. When this first happened, you said something earlier where you said, "Well, at first I didn't say anything." How long did you let this thing stew before you finally said something?
Too long.
See that's the thing right there is you have to speak up about things early, right? So we can kind of discuss it right there. Now, if that doesn't work, if you still hit with the that's my dog, she been here before you, all of that stuff. Now you got a couple ways you can go with that, right? You can bounce like
Mm-hmm.
you did, or you can turn the tables because people hate when the tables is turned. Y'all could be laying in the bed at 2 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden, Uncle Goat call. You know what I'm saying? So,
cause if Aunt called that late, you already know what time it is.
right. So because a lot of times when you switch that table, even if I got so I've been accused a couple times of being a little petty, and I'm all right with that. Petty Pendergrass, 2024. But at the same time, look, even if I got to set that thing up and be like, "Hey, Shay, call me tonight about around 1:30." Even if you got to wake up and do it, call me at 1:30. You know what I'm saying?
So
And
I'm telling y'all, like, I really had the opportunity to do it, like, because I'm at work and I'm crying to one of my homeboys. Shout out to Mr. Billy Sloan.
oh, not old Sloan. Yeah.
He was my counselor at work, and I'm crying. I'm like, he be telling me all this stuff, and I know he lying.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, you want me to get somebody to call by 12:30?"
Yeah.
But I wasn't well. Let me stop lying. I am Petty LaBelle.
There we go.
Petty LaBelle. But I did not want to bring that in my relationship because one thing I want to do is when I do decide to leave you, you really gonna know why. You're not gonna be able to point no fingers and blame me for X, Y, and Z. Well, you did this and you did that, because if you're doing that, you'll be lying. You know what I'm saying? Didn't touch nobody, didn't let nobody touch me. But I really had plenty of opportunities to just let somebody call or just let somebody come. Really, I want to go past call and I want somebody to come pick me up.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, you were going. You were going now.
Guns involved.
Exactly.
Because when I'm cut, I'm being real soft and gentle, like, hey, that's hurt my feelings, and then now I'm getting pissed off, that's like, no, this is not right, you're lying. And it's either gonna go two ways. I'm gonna leave you, or I'm gonna check that phone. And I checked the phone, and you were lying. Nah, these ain't your friends. These your hoochie mamas. On the side.
Buddy didn't have no lock on his phone?
I'm Shay.
No said. No said. But damn.
Look, man, I've been told, and it holds true, that if you gotta check the phone, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. So, like, I think at that point, maybe you will. And again, I don't want to Dr. Phil you, but maybe you were just looking for confirmation because you already knew. You already knew.
That was the confirmation. That was absolutely the confirmation. Then you had a homegirl, which turned out to be your ex. That just pretty much tried to. You told me, call her. She knows that I love you, and I'm blah blah blah. I'm gonna call your bluff every time. So I called her. I literally called the woman. Cool girl. I don't fool with her, but cool girl. And
you called
her and I,
or
no, I called her that morning when he went to work.
Oh God.
And we were just talking or whatever. She was like, yeah, we just friends or whatever. So evidently he told her that I went through his phone, right? So she's pretty much trying to like humiliate me for going through this man's phone. Like, so at the time, you're so heartbroken and emotional and stuff like that. And so you're feeling all bad. That's when the whole, semi-narcissism thing kind of came in. Like, no, let's talk about what's in your phone. Let's not talk about what I saw and how I got into the phone. Let's talk about what's in your phone. Let's not forget that part.
Right.
So it just turned, slimy for a long time. Because I missed the mark in setting the boundary, which is, the whole focal point and what I'm trying to bring here. Set your boundaries and stand on them. If you lose the person, they went for you anyway. You can't let these people do what they want to do in these relationships. They're going to run. It's just like handing them the keys and letting them run you over and back it up and run you over again.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, but I don't think that's even a conversation to even have. Once you convince me to be in a relationship with you, I'm going to hold up my end of the bargain. Now, I expect you to hold up your end.
I expect you to hold up your end. And that's what will piss you off because you hunted me down for this opportunity. You know what I mean? And you really played in my face. So, you get the, oh, you crazy. You acting. Yes, I'm going to act the donkey. I won't do it again. I learned my lesson from that. But yeah, I act the donkey about my feelings and how you played in my face. No, don't do that.
And so then the gaslighting come into play. You the crazy one, and you, one of the things. And again,
it was a gaslighting that was just like unbelievable for me. Even now, like,
Oh, you'd be surprised how many times I've heard a similar story from some of my female friends. Is that, like you said, the guy was just all on you. He was trying, just give me a shot. I can be what you need. But here's the truth that a lot of women don't like to hear. With a lot of guys, it's about the conquest. It's about the chase. The chase is more exciting than the actual relationship. Okay, I've been chasing you for years. I finally got you now. Now what? It loses some of that thrill. And if you're not an adult and can handle that real actual relationship that comes with ups, downs, highs, lows, you get to see him in the morning before they put on all this pretty makeup, and you get to see him before he brushes teeth. if you're not mature enough to deal with that, then it's So yeah.
Yeah. It'll crush your soul. Like, I'm accepting all of you, all the ugly parts of you, and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? All the not so pretty things that you go through in life. And I hear a lot of, my circle of friends and women that I come in contact with. That's why I'm speaking on these platforms for us. It's just not my situation. Just my situation mirrors another woman's situation too. So, I'm not in it by myself, and I'm not feeling these feelings by myself either. Like, yo, we got to start having some conversations, some real conversations about these things and overcoming this, in these relationships, because this is just not it. And we got to start having these types of conversations with our children and letting them know what types of expectations are of them when they start to form relationships. Because these are the types of conversations that we should have had in our households. But Uncle Pimp Daddy was out there trying to play all these women, so you just picked up on that and thought it was cool. It's not cool. Right. Then you got your auntie, your sister, and your mama cheering you on. She did you so wrong. No, you got to hold that man accountable for being a man.
Well, the majority of them. Go ahead, Kurt. My bad.
Let me ask you this: when you got with Buddy that chase you for all this long period of time, did you lower your standards?
Huh?
Lower your standards.
I did. I saw some things that I was like, "Ooh, I don't know if I want to touch that." And then I go with the empathetic piece of me. Everybody go through stuff, and things happen. I'm not gonna shun him because of X, Y, and Z. Oh my God!
You that person that ride by 16 the bridge every day and give them cats some money. Boy.
Oh my God!
We all know that 16 bridge and holding that sign. You know what I mean? So basically, he went after the trophy.
I hold myself accountable. I do. I mean, I have to. I don't have a choice.
So he went after the trophy, and
it made me feel like I wasn't a trophy.
You looked at that Negro as a project because you lower your standards. So you want to build him up to somebody that you already knew he wasn't never be that, but you took on that challenge. Me knowing you like challenges.
I don't like challenges. I don't believe.
You do like challenges.
Not those kind.
But you took on that challenge. You like, you know what? What's the I can't even think of the movie right now, but it'll come to me. But you lower your standards. And he knew you lower your standards. So now all you did was build that Joker confidence. Now that Joker think he can get anybody. He see the 62 and now he think he can get anybody.
Shut up.
He think he can get anybody now. So now all you did was build his confidence. It's just like when we hooping. You trying to shoot the threes. Your three ain't falling. You just got to see the ball go in the basket. Whether that's layup or free throw to build your confidence. Once you see it, that's why you see a lot of guys when they a foul is called during the game and they just throw their shot and try to shoot, and regardless, Joker gonna try to block it anyway. He don't want him to see that basket go in to build his confidence up. And you build that Negro confidence up. Now he think he can pull everybody.
Well, he kind of was.
So let's unpack it a little bit. Let's unpack it a little bit. So if I'm right, you just said a second ago, well, maybe I did settle a bit, right?
Hmm.
What made you settle? And I get the empathetic piece, well, everybody got flaws, but
Yeah.
what made you settle? Because a lot of times when we settle, it doesn't have as much to do with the other person as it may have to do with us, right? So why do you think you settled?
So I'm gonna tell you. So I'm having these conversations. I had just got out of a relationship a year earlier, so I was
Hmm.
completely single for a year, right? And having conversations with people, everybody knows Shay is like the hardest on herself, right?
Hmm.
So I kind of have the same expectation for other people, like, yo, like if I'm out here hustling and busting my butt and making sure I'm doing what I gotta do, yo, you can do the same thing. Like, what's your excuse? And I was always taught by my dad, and my brother piggybacks on that, like these ninjas gotta have the same hustle or better as you, Shay. Like, no. But then I was getting older, right? I'm like, what, 34, 35 at the time. So I'm getting older and I'm pushing 40 at the time, coming up on 40 in a few years at the time. And I'm like, Shayla, you ain't getting no younger. And I'm hearing people say that. Shayla, just, I ain't saying lower your standards, but just relax your standards just a little bit. Like, you want these people to be God. Y'all have no idea countless times of how much I heard that I wanted people to be God. And that's the furthest from the truth. I just didn't want to have to deal with what I dealt with.
And that's
I didn't want
the
to deal
beat.
with what I actually dealt with. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I actually fell in love like we always do. Not just myself, but plenty of other women. And I thought that I could show him, this is a real woman. And these are real women expectations. And this is how you start to build a real life. And yeah, here we are.
So is it fear, like the fear of being alone? Because I know at that point you mentioned you ain't getting no younger, and maybe it is the peer pressure from friends, families,
Hmm.
things like that. I think a lot of my friends that I talk to, a lot of my friends end up getting married, and they never should have gotten married because they weren't ready. But I heard
Yes.
stuff like, "Man, all y'all get married. I'm one of the last ones, whatever." And
Hmm.
that fear of being the odd man out, right? So
Hmm.
maybe it does make us relax our standards to a point, right?
To a
And I'm
point.
not saying
Yeah.
there shouldn't be any give there, but at the same
Hmm.
time, you gotta know going in. And I think all of us are guilty of that. Not all of us. So
Right. Right. So that was definitely what I was going through at that time. But I surely have learned my lesson. When your mama tells you not to touch the stove, don't touch the stove. It's hot.
yeah, they
It's
say
hot.
the best lesson is a bought one. So yeah,
I paid the price. Big money.
that's it.
So yeah, like and I just want people in general, not just women. I do stand real tall and proud for our women, but I just don't want anyone to have to feel those deep cuts. Like I did and many other women have, don't never relax your standards. Set your boundaries, never relax your standards. And if people can't meet you where you are, don't stoop down so that you can help build them up. Don't do that. Don't do that for any reason. I don't care what they call you. Oh, you think you better than everybody. I've heard that. Oh, I'm not good enough for you. I'm not good enough for you now. You X, Y, and Z. They're gonna try to tell you everything to make you relax to where they can have, free reign over you in your life and what they want from you. Somebody always want something.
So do buddy know that you felt sorry for the homeless?
Say what?
Do buddy know that you lowered your standards for him?
That's probably why he used to get so angry.
Oh, so he know.
I mean, if you really look at the patterns that certain men have, they just they just up and get so mad at you for no reason. You can get up and put some clothes on. Oh, why you gotta wear that? Or uh, go ahead and oh, I forgot you got your little show tonight. Little show.
Oh, he hit you with that
That's your
little
little
show.
show.
Yeah, the little show.
You got your little show. You know what I mean? Okay.
Lamb. Oh my lamb. He hit me. Oh, I forgot you got your little show tonight. Good luck on your little show. Oh, you can put this on your little show. Oh, okay.
Mm, that's rough
It was
right
a
there.
telltale sign. And I particularly wasn't making him feel that way. And we as, certain women, come on now. They really do belittle these men. They really do. And it's sickening how they do. But I just have dope dreams and goals and stuff that I want to reach. And I love reaching people and trying to help them not go through the stuff that I had to go through. So I chose a platform to do that on when I was, on Facebook Live. Oh, you need to say this on your little show. Oh, did you tell your people on your little show about this? Oh my God.
Like if
Oh
you
my
say little show one more time.
Hey, like got doing Ray and Claude. Don't you say clock no more. Don't you say little watch. You know what I mean? Hey,
Look.
hey, I ain't know if y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Unc is a counselor too. So
All right.
I help people get over stuff that they want to get over. So Shay, this is what I need you to do right now. Because this gonna eventually hit millions. Millions of viewers, and
That's
more
it.
than likely he is keeping tabs on you right now.
Oh,
So he waiting on this show to drop.
He watching.
He watching. So I want you to look right into the camera and let that Negro know where I do it. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, buddy. Like she lower her standards for you, dog. You know what I mean? So like let it go, man. Hey, bro. She lower her standards for you. You fumble the bag.
Yeah.
You fumble the bag.
Personally, I think he felt that heat. I think he felt the heat because in just the time that I've known you, I always joke with you and call you a Renaissance woman. You can do it all. You can do it all. And for some guys, that's intimidating to have a woman that doesn't necessarily need them, but wants them. Right?
That's what my brother.
Because we want to feel that you need us. And when I look at you and see, okay, when I met her, she had her own house. She got 2 or 3 businesses. She done raised a kid. All of this stuff, that's hard for somebody to take that's not secure enough in themselves.
Secure. That's it. That's
it.
And it's not necessarily you per se.
No.
That's what I tell women. No. That's what I tell women. No, you're not making him feel insecure. He's already insecure, sis. Like it's not anything. You could just wake up in the morning and he mad because he's not where he think he should be for you. And so instead of him just trying to better himself, he'll rather belittle you. And if you love somebody, it'll work. Like you will literally feel small. Y'all men can make us feel real small. I'm sorry, but y'all can. Until you tap back into yourself, like, hold on. I ain't gotta remember who I am.
Surprise, man.
Right. So not to really downplay anybody or anything like that, but just us as women and you guys as men, don't go after that woman if you're not ready. You already knew what you were pulling up on, and that woman shouldn't have to change herself or lower her standards for you, or water herself down from who she actually is. Because little do you know, you can actually benefit for life from a woman that has a garden as such.
Mm.
A woman with a garden can feed you for a lifetime. Snacks are fine. And y'all know what I mean by snacks. Follow me.
Oh yeah.
Snacks are fine.
Mm.
But a woman with a whole garden, and if you meet with her and you get with her and you mesh with her and you start like pouring into that woman gonna benefit you.
Oh, that sounds
Why
like a
on
book. That sounds like a book, Shay. You need to write that one. I'm damn right
earth?
Nah,
inspired over this piece.
hey, that book, bro, that book already been written, man. Cause we ate out of that damn garden some years ago, and boy, hey, it didn't go the way we thought it was gonna go. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
but you know, I am willing to partake in a little garden food. You know what I mean? So,
Garden of the mind.
There we go. There we go.
Um,
okay,
you
okay,
know,
yeah,
we
clean it up, clean it up.
come back, Uncle Goat, come back. you know,
I'm back.
um, like I and I think it starts at home. I'm particularly very, very, very hard on my kid, on my son. Shout out to my son, my
Mm.
sailor. Um, I don't let him get away with stuff. I don't let him think that everything he does is funny. I hold him accountable. I was holding him accountable in school. Yo, the
Mm.
teacher calling me saying you cutting up in school. Mama, no, I did. Why she calling me on my job? Are you serious? Because
Right.
kids will lie. Kids will lie.
Phone
And you
call you don't
start
want the other to make.
Yes, sir.
when you don't hold them accountable at those ages, they grow up to be little teenagers that do stuff. And
So,
then you still not believing. Then they grow up to be grown men and women, still conniving and being sneaky and hiding and stuff like that. And they bring that into their relationships.
so I heard this before, and maybe this is another show topic, but I heard this, and again, I'm not a mother, I'm a father, but I heard a lot of women end up raising the men that they hate because they
Mm.
make their sons think, like you said, everything cute. You my little boyfriend. I got to give you everything that you want. I ain't gonna really make you work for much. And then those young boys go out into the world and be grown boys. I won't call them men. They grown boys who are now giving another woman hell because they expect the same thing that mama gave me. So yeah.
Right. I mean, I think the most hurtful thing that I heard, I'm still gonna call him a man. I'm gonna be respectful to the man. Was, oh, my folks got me.
See, that's the problem. Somebody gotta have you.
Whoa, whoa. So we ain't
But
grown.
Mm.
So I don't want my son.
right now,
I don't want my son. I think and it's very true, Keithan. It's very true. I don't want. I actually do that in the reverse. The connections that I've had with men, I actually want to teach my son. I learned the lessons from those, and I want to teach my son the opposite of that. You know, I don't want to have my son mimicking those behaviors that I've seen, maybe he's seen or been aware of, and thinking that he can go out here and in these relationships and go out here in society and think that that's cute. That is not cute. That is not cute. And people are going to start, catching up to your game. You know what I mean? Like, you're running game and you've been running this game since you were little, sirs. And these women grow up, and women also get tired, and they're not in the space of finishing raising you like your mama should have done, or like your parents, your mama, dad, whoever you was raised by should have done. We're not in the space for re-raising folks.
Right.
Hmm. All right, fellas.
I think, hey, go call Pimp Daddy up here, man. Hey, get him on camera.
Hey,
No,
look.
Pimp Dad ain't coming on
Get him on camera. Call him up here. Show the world what you done by yourself.
Oh.
That should get us some
Hey,
food
look.
right there, bro.
I about
That
to say
should
a
get us
whole
some
plate.
food. That should get us a whole plate right there.
I call him my internet nephew. I be watching him like, oh, I'm proud of him. I met him twice.
Right. And I mean,
for real. Call him up.
He gone.
Now he gone. Now he gone. All right, we'll catch you next time.
He behind the camera like, no, mom.
No. He's not gonna interrupt me. He's not gonna interrupt me. He's always been that type of kid. If mommy is doing something, or I'm mom now. So if mom is doing something, like, he's not the interrupting type kid.
Were you a switch or belt mom?
Both.
Yeah. You ain't gonna say nothing.
And hands. And you try to run, I'm chasing after you. We only 20 years apart. So I'm not like, many years apart from him. I had him when I was really young. So, and that was another thing too. I want our young mothers to, not really give into, I got to be my kid's friend, or my kid has to like me. I don't care if my son like me or not. I'm going to give my son the real deal on what life is, what life expectancies are, and how you're going to have to pay the price if you're going the wrong way. I'm not your friend. I'm friendly, but I'm not your friend. And especially at those pivotal moments of his life, and those, those moments where he was, I can't even think of the word right now, but watching everything. Kids are like sponges. They absorbing everything. I want you to absorb knowing if you do wrong, consequences follow. I'm not going to be up here talking for you for nothing. I'm not going to be up here taking up for you. I'm not going to be up here having to get on no stand or nothing like that to try to defend you when I've already taught you right.
Right. And I think a lot of people lack in that foundation that you have obviously given them. You like Black History facts, Uncle Go. I like quotes, right? And I quote Malcolm a lot. And Malcolm says the mother is the first teacher of the child. The message the mother gives the child, that child gives that message to the world. And obviously you've given him a lot of strong messages. You can see it on him. He's just a responsible young man. Oh, I see the hat. See? Coordinated.
By any means necessary, baby.
Yeah.
By any means necessary. And shout out to my dad. My dad, may he continue to rest in peace. My dad passed in 2014, and man, shout out to my dad for really pushing that structure in me as a young mother. After he got finished being mad at me for getting pregnant at 19, my dad was really influential in having a hand in helping me raise my son. Shout out to my mom. The grandmothers, they give out all of this special extra love. But when I sent my son to be with his grandmother when I had to work or whatever, she never went against the grain of what I was trying to teach him. Because like I would tell her, when he comes back home, I have to deal with it. So when if I say no TV, it's no TV at grandma's house too. So don't think you're about to go over here and have a party. And shout out to just my whole village for helping.
They gonna bud. They gonna give in.
My mother didn't. My mother, because if she would have gave in, that would have took her privileges for him going back, and she didn't want that.
Right.
She didn't want that. Mm-hmm.
Them grandparents, they get real soft, man. You know what I mean?
Now,
you look at
now
it, you be like, no, you let them get away with that. Like, no, this ain't. No, that's what I got. Quick.
This boy can go to her house and eat in the living room. Well, long as he's sitting in one spot. He can pick out what he wants. Oh, what you want me to cook for you when you come over? A choice?
That's it.
She definitely got soft as she got older. I'm like, is this my mama? Let me pet you.
I had plenty of nights of just made it and rise. Made them.
Boy,
that's it. No chicken, no pork. That's another meal.
Boy, we ate so much rice growing up. I don't hardly eat rice today because we ate so much rice.
It was chicken necks, not chicken necks and rice with my mama. Man, I ate it though.
Chicken necks. You got to eat by 13 of them. You got to eat by 13.
That's so little. You got to continue like, Mom, can I get some more? Because this is a lot of work.
Exactly.
But so fellas, like this was excellent conversation. I hope to have you guys back on very soon. This is my first show. I'm so excited. I don't want to get emotional because I be getting emotional. I'm excited. You ain't worth 2 cents.
You really cry. You really cry.
No, I'm a hold of me. I'm a hold of me. But no,
because you about to cry.
I'm gonna cry in the car. So, Keithan, any closing words before we let the YouTube community go ahead and have their time?
No, what I would say is just thank you again for the invite here. It was unexpected, but I would love to come back. I really enjoyed it at first. Y'all go back and look at them first 5 minutes. I was pretty rigid, but I opened up as we kept going, Absolutely. But I appreciate it. I love good conversations. So, and you can definitely get it here at Real Talks with Shay. So I'll give you a plug on the way out.
Awesome. My boy. What you got, Uncle Goat?
Just to piggyback on what my boy Keithan, aka as we call him, Keithan. You know what I'm saying? That's from our Fort Valley State bound days. Keithan right there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't call him Keithan. You know what I mean?
No, not everybody. I let a few people call me that, and y'all 2 of them. But that's about it.
So you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm happy to be a part of your very first YouTube show. And you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if y'all ain't doing that, hey, check Unc out on the porch with Uncle Cousin and Uncle Goat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm one half of your favorite 2 uncles, man.
Yes.
So, but Unc on vacation, so he left me here all alone. So boom, we good.
Gotcha.
We good. Hey, and I just want to say, buddy that had Shay, she ain't gonna say it, but you're a loser. You're a loser, my guy.
You fumbled, my boy. You fumbled.
You're a loser. Fumble on the 1.
That's
going
it.
in.
Y'all so crazy.
My guy.
Also, shout out to Uncle Goat, aka Kurt. I'm gonna call him Kurt to the day I leave here. Kurt has been on my heels about coming back on my platform, Real Talks with Shay. But actually not only coming back on Facebook, but just expanding a little bit and just getting back to myself. And I gotta stop talking.
She's insensitive. You know what I'm saying? She been BSing y'all, so she ain't want to give y'all this good convo. So Unc just had to push her on out there a little bit. You know what I mean?
A little nudge.
You know what I'm saying? Unc had to give her a little Ike. You know what I'm saying? Sing the song right, young baby. Get back on the platform, Shayla. Stop tripping. Give the people what they want, man.
He definitely
give the people what they want.
Of course, I know the song. I wrote it.
Get on it. Yes.
But thank you, Kurt, for giving me the push that I needed. And you're definitely welcome back anytime. This is also your house, also. So I hope to have hope to see more of you. Huh?
The plate next time.
I hope to see more of you. You got me stumbling over my words. I definitely owe you a plate. How about that?
Say him, just him.
Listen, so now I gotta give Keithon a plate. So I gotta call him Keithon.
Hey, look, you give me a plate, you can call me that as much as you want.
So what? We gonna go over Shay house and do this show one day. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
From the kitchen table. You know what I mean? And I even try some of your oven baked banana pudding.
Man, gone.
Man, the girl put the banana pudding in the oven, so I don't know. You say it hidden, but I trust her cooking. The girl can cook. She can cook now.
She can cook.
If this little podcast thing don't work out, she can open up over a restaurant. You know what I mean? So she good. That's why Buddy stayed around so damn long. They damn good ass eat.
That's it.
You still a loser, buddy. You still a loser. I put it out there since you want to be the nice one.
I'm gonna always be nice. And I mean, it's plenty of them that have fumbled. You know what I mean? But we live, we grow, and we learn. So I hope that they learn from their mistakes as well as I've learned from mine. So we're gonna go ahead and roll out with. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Drop us some love down in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And we are out. Thank you so much. Get into it. Real Talks with Shay. We out.